Hey folks, it's Sunday evening here and I've got my oldest son Gray with me. He had his first day of school this past Friday. It's weird, school in July, I know. But as we were there dropping him off, I got to see a lot of parents and a lot of kids. And I got to see a lot of backpacks, and it started me thinking a little bit about the stresses that we put our children's backs through with these giant book bags and all the weight that they carry in them. So I did a little bit of research over the weekend here and found out that there are definitely correlations between backpacks and pain in young children's back and also postural changes. So I just wanted to put out a real quick video here as we come into the start of the new school year to talk a little bit about proper backpack use. And Gray's going to kind of help me out with that, right, Gray?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have fun on your first day of school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. So this is Gray's backpack. It's pretty big, but it's kind of what we needed to carry his lunch and books and papers and all that and stuff that he's going to need. Now Gray's only in kindergarten. He's a pretty big kindergartner. He's about 67 pounds. But some of the things we want to look for when looking for a backpack is you want one that has at least 2-inch shoulder straps, and you want one that has a chest strap, and even a hip strap would be even more beneficial to help to distribute some of the weight in the backpack. When their children are wearing the backpack, go ahead and stand up, buddy. We want to make sure that they are putting, go put your arm in, both straps in the backpack, that the backpack is easy for the children to put on, and that it's centered in their, on their back is as centered as possible. You want to utilize these straps here because they help to distribute that weight. And you want to make sure the backpack is easy for the children to get on and off. One of the things that you should really be mindful of is how much weight we put in there. Again, Gray's a pretty big kindergartner. He's 67 pounds. So he's a big kid, so he can handle a little bit more than most. The rule of thumb is about 10 to 15% of a child's body weight. So with Gray, he could do about 7 to 9 pounds pretty safely, which is a decent amount of weight, but it doesn't take much to get there. So, stand up, bud. We want to make sure that the backpack isn't causing postural changes in the kids. And I'm going to kind of tilt the camera down here so you can see a little bit. So right now, this is Gray's backpack, slightly fully loaded because it's doesn't have his lunch in it yet, but it has all his papers in it. And we don't want it to be weighing him down this way or this way where he's trying to make postural compensational changes. So we want to make sure that we minimize how much weight the children are carrying. And hey Knox, say hello to everyone. Knox is walking around in his underwear. This is my house. This is daily for me. That it's not causing the child to compensate in any kind of way, leaning forward because the bag's too heavy or leaning back because it's too heavy. We don't want to put any adverse strains on a young child's back that'll cause problems for them potentially down the road. So just something to be mindful of. Some school systems don't allow wheeling backpacks. Those can kind of help take the load off. Watch out, buddy. Go to this side, thank you. They can kind of help take the load off. So if they don't allow it, make sure they have good wide straps, a good chest strap or a hip strap, and that you're being mindful of how much weight is in there. So no more than 10 or 15%. I'm going to post an article too that talks a little bit about this. Thanks, Knox, that's classic. That talks a little bit about this and goes into some more detail. So look for that link at the bottom of this video. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the start of your new school year.